Picture this. It's 2025. You wake up and your phone greets you with a personalized news feed. No scrolling, no tapping. How did it know what you wanted to see? It read your mind. Okay, not literally, yet. But with advancements in brain-computer interfaces and AI, we're closer than ever to a world where the internet anticipates our needs and desires. Imagine a world without search bars, where information flows seamlessly from our minds to the digital realm. Sounds incredible, right? But is it? This isn't some far-fetched sci-fi scenario. Companies like Elon Musk's Neuralink are developing brain implants that can decode neural activity, essentially reading your thoughts. Facebook, now Meta, is investing heavily in brain-computer interfaces for controlling virtual reality with your mind. The future is closer than we think. This technology has the potential to revolutionize how we interact with the world, but it also raises profound ethical and societal questions. Think about it. What happens when the internet knows what you're thinking before you do? What happens to privacy, free will, and even the very essence of what it means to be human in a world where our thoughts are no longer our own? Are we ready for a world where the internet doesn't just connect us, but knows us better than we know ourselves? Remember the days when we marveled at voice assistants like Siri and Alexa? Now we're on the cusp of something far more profound. Scientists are making significant strides in understanding how our brains encode information. Using techniques like electroencephalography, EEG, and functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, they can already decode certain brain activity patterns, essentially reading our minds. While we're not yet at the point of reading complex thoughts, researchers can identify basic emotions, intentions, and even memories. AI plays a crucial role in this process. By analyzing vast data sets of brain activity, AI algorithms can learn to recognize patterns and predict behavior with remarkable accuracy. Imagine an AI that can predict what you're about to say before you say it, or even what you're thinking about buying before you even realize it. This technology is still in its infancy, but its potential is mind-boggling. Imagine a world where we can control computers, prosthetics, and even entire virtual environments with our minds. For people with disabilities, this could be life-changing, granting them unprecedented levels of independence and control. Now let's talk about the benefits. Imagine a world where your devices anticipate your needs. Your phone automatically plays your favorite music when you're feeling down. Your fridge orders groceries before you run out. Your car navigates you to your destination, factoring in traffic and your preferred routes without you having to lift a finger. This is the promise of hyper-personalization, and it's a powerful one. In a world where the internet reads our minds, everything becomes effortless. We get what we want, when we want it, without even having to ask. This level of personalization could transform countless industries, from healthcare and education to entertainment and shopping. Imagine receiving medical diagnoses and personalized treatments based on your unique brain activity. Imagine learning new skills and information tailored to your specific learning style. The possibilities are endless. Section 4. The price of convenience, privacy, and peril. But there's a dark side to this technology, a side we can't afford to ignore. What happens to privacy in a world where our thoughts are no longer our own? What happens when corporations and governments can access our innermost desires, fears, and beliefs? The potential for abuse is staggering. Imagine a world where advertisers can target us based on our subconscious desires, where political campaigns can tailor their messages to exploit our deepest fears. Imagine a world where authoritarian regimes can monitor and suppress dissenting thoughts before they even surface. This isn't science fiction. It's a very real possibility we need to address. Section 5. Mind control, a dystopian reality. The idea of our thoughts being manipulated is the stuff of nightmares. But in a world where the internet can read our minds, it's a threat we can't afford to dismiss. Imagine a world where governments can implant ideas, suppress dissent, and control entire populations through their connected devices. This may sound like a dystopian nightmare, but the technology to make it a reality is closer than we think. This technology could be used to silence dissent, manipulate elections, and even incite violence. The very essence of free will, the cornerstone of a democratic society, could be eroded if we're not careful. We need to establish clear ethical guidelines and regulations for brain-computer interfaces before this technology falls into the wrong hands. Section 6. The ethics of thought, a slippery slope. The ethical implications of mind-reading technology are profound. Can we even call our thoughts our own if they can be accessed and manipulated by external forces? What happens to the concept of personal responsibility if our actions can be influenced by algorithms? These are questions that philosophers and ethicists have grappled with for centuries, and they're about to become very real. The line between thought and action, always somewhat blurry, becomes even more so in a world where our thoughts can have real-world consequences. The legal system will need to adapt to this new reality, grappling with the complexities of thought crimes and the very definition of intent. Section 7. Brave New World, or Digital Dystopia. So, here we stand at the precipice of a new era, one where the internet could know us better than we know ourselves. The possibilities are both exhilarating and terrifying. On the one hand, we have the potential to unlock new levels of human connection, creativity, and understanding. On the other hand, we face the very real threat of losing our privacy, our autonomy, and even our very humanity. The question is, are we ready? Are we prepared to face the ethical, societal, and philosophical implications of a mind-reading internet? It's a question we all need to ask ourselves because the future is closer than we think. The line between science fiction and reality is blurring, and the choices we make today will determine what kind of world we wake up to tomorrow, a world of unprecedented progress or one of unimaginable control. The answer, my friends, lies within our minds.